Dashcam Diary of a Disabled with me, chronically happy. I am chronically disabled and pissed off today. This is Dashcam Diary of a Disgruntled Disabled Veteran today. I just found out on my veteran VA.gov website that there's something about an attorney fee, which my attorney doesn't charge fees for his services. So why the hell does the VA say that there's an attorney fee unless they're going to deny my claim and then they're going to want to charge me fees for sending paperwork to my attorney? That's the only logical reason I could think of an attorney fee, is because they had to send paperwork to an attorney versus the veteran, and maybe they take it out of the veteran's compensation that they're going to try to either take away because they don't think it's a valid condition anymore, or whatever the case. I also found out at 4 o'clock this morning that they're just doing a records review from last year, which I've had 4 falls, 5 herniated discs since then. I have a cinematic MRI to submit as evidence, but I cannot upload it to the VA.gov website because it's not within the format, because it's a cinematic MRI. So it's not a PDF, it's not a Word document, it's a cinematic MRI, which needs to be submitted as evidence, but I can't upload it. So how can I submit this evidence? So I called every VA number I could. No matter what happens, it is set to happen this Friday in 2 days to review my records and make a decision on my claim on information that is a year old, with no current information about my surgery upcoming, about my MRIs that have changed since then. I was taken away the opportunity to have a veteran exam because I was unable to schedule it within 10 days of them calling me last month to schedule it. My first availability, because of my doctor's schedule, I go to the physical therapist 2 times a week. I go to the chiropractor 2 to 3 times a week. I go to specialists once or twice a week. I see my primary care physician once a week or once to every 2 weeks. I see my pain management doctor for my pain patches to get drug tested monthly. I also have my medication manager appointments I have to have every month. I have all of these appointments Monday through Friday. I have 3 appointments today, 3 appointments tomorrow, and 1 on Friday. I was available Monday and Tuesday this week, but they didn't give me the opportunity to schedule those days because they decided a week prior that they weren't going to give me an exam. And I was too depressed to figure out what do I need to do, who do I call. I got bounced around from one person to the next. I called one 1-800 number, then they transferred me to another 800 number, and then they transferred me back to that first 1-800 number because those are the people I needed to talk to. So I got passed the buck multiple times today. I was late to my physical therapy because of it. And then I was also explained that even if I submitted my evidence.va.gov, it would take the VA 3 days to process it, which is already past the fact that they're going to do the review on Friday in less than 2 days from now. So even if there was a way I could fax it to them, it still takes 3 days. They said I could fax it, email it, upload it to the website, but no matter what, once they receive it, it takes 3 days for them to get the evidence uploaded to my case file from one place in the system to another. So no matter what, none of the evidence I have will even go towards the review on Friday. How can they do this to us veterans, man? like a doctor's note kind of thing, like, hey, look, I have appointments every day of the week right now. I do want to do this exam, and I just need to reschedule for March. For whatever reason, they decided they had to have it within 10 days, no matter what. And then 10 days later, they sent me a piece of paper saying I'm no longer eligible for an exam. And then today on the website, they say there's no going back. There's no way to get an exam. The review is going to happen regardless. There's nothing I can do. There's absolutely nothing I can do to submit anything to have go towards my review. I was 1,000 people away from seeing the judge. Now the VA is trying to prevent me from going to the judge, and so they make it hard for the veteran to try and get exams. And so they try to do an independent examiner through a contracted company, and that company has told them they have to schedule within 10 days. And if they don't, well, this is what happens. Now I don't get the exam. Now I don't have the opportunity to give that doctor more evidence to view because I have changes since last year. There's absolutely no way I can do anything about it now. I've been making phone calls left and right. I wrote my senator. I finally wrote the senator's office back today. And I finally figured out what to tell them. I finally figured out how I want them to assist me, and I told them I want to know why and how the VA can get away with doing this to veterans and cutting them off after 10 days only. Even after you tell the VA, look, I have a doctor's excuse, I have all these appointments, like, they told me I shouldn't have a problem, that it shouldn't be a problem, I should be able to schedule in March. And now I can't. And I wrote a note in the VA competent board system. There's nothing I can do now. I have a lawyer. They just sent the message. They just sent this snail mail to my lawyer today. And he's going to receive it the day they do the review. Because it's going to take probably 2 days for my lawyer to get it. Because the decision was made today to do the review. I'm 1 day too late to catch them from doing the review. And I'm the doctor. I was on the phone all day yesterday trying to figure out how to get infusions at home and try to get a mobility scooter. Like, I got a doctor's note today from my doctor for reimbursement on a medical equipment device help. I'm probably getting somewhere with the other parts of my medical care that I need, but now I'm so screwed with the VA. It's terrible. And so disheartening that there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. It's too late. They're gonna do this review. I gotta go for a minute.